So how was the holiday?
Oh, Gareth, Bangkok, it was incredible, I'll tell you this. Buddhist temples, you know, floating gardens, and the people were so kind and so inventive.
Inventive?
Yeah. Yeah, look what I brought back with me. This is a battery-operated finger jacuzzi.
A finger jacuzzi?
Yeah, yeah. It's for massaging, you know, stiff or arthritic fingers. It's simple. Just put your finger in there like that.
Yeah.
And you switch it on, you know, and there's sort of moisturising fluid in there, swirls around. And it gives your fingers a good and stimulating massage, you know?
And it's for your finger?
Yeah. Do you want to try it?
Yeah.
Stick your finger in it, then.
Oh, yes, yeah. That's terrific, that's great,
good,
yeah. So, I suppose you've just got the one with you?
No, I brought two with me, actually.
I love you.
Unfortunately, the man at customs confiscated the other one. I don't know why.
You've just got the one left?
Yeah, just this one left, yeah.
I don't suppose you ever thought about selling it at all, have you?
Selling it? Whatever for?
Well, I tell you, this arthritis of mine is really killing me, you know. You know, if you wanted to sort of get rid of it, I'd buy it off you for a couple of quid.
Couple of quid?
OK, £5,000, but that's my last offer.
Don't be silly, Gareth. Colin Moynihan's already offered me 10,000 for it. No, he didn't. No, it was 20,000, actually. No. Look, if you really want it, you can have this for nothing.
Can I?
Yeah.
I'm not bothered at the moment, you know, whenever, you know.
Well, I'll give it to you after the show, then, all right?
Yeah, it's fine, no rush, mate. Shall I start?
Yeah, go ahead.
OK, ladies and gentlemen, you've been a great audience. Thanks very much and good night. Cheers.
You don't know where the cigar lighter is on this model, do you?
Yeah. All ready, lads?
Oh, lovely.
Great.
Cheers. Yeah, cup of tea. Best drink of the day.
Cup of tea, you know. It's the nectar of the gods. I'll tell you that for nothing.
Best medicine a man could ever take.
That's right.
You know, there's more curative properties in this cup of tea than anything else put together. Huh?
That's right. You know, once I had a really bad cold and I went to bed with a cup of tea, and the next morning I was as right as ninepence I was.
Well, my father was a martyr to arthritis. Couldn't move a joint from knuckle to kneecap. Doctor put him on a course of hot tea. Week later, he was back at his old job playing in golf for Charlton.
Fantastic. And I tell you about my Uncle Jimmy, the jockey. He fell off the favourite at Beach's Brook and broke his spine. He was paralysed from the neck downwards. In hospital, they bathed him in strong tea every day for a fortnight. You know what he does now?
Nah.
He teaches dancing at the Royal School of Ballet.
Hey, my granddad, right, had both his legs shot off in the war, you know. He did. And there was no medical aid available nowhere. So he crawled 50 miles. 50 miles, mind you, to the nearest NAFI canteen and stuck both of the bleeding stumps in a bucket of hot tea. Not only did it cauterise the wounds and stop the bleeding, but 6 months later, he'd grown a new pair of legs.
Right. My wife's brother, right? Harry, the explorer, right, once froze to death 20 yards from reaching the North Pole. 2 years later, a tribe of them Eskimo geezers found him encased in a block of ice. They defrosted him with the steam from the teapot and then swathed his still and lifeless form in a blanket of hot tea bags. 2 hours later, he was alive again and out hunting polar bears with the other Eskimo geezers.
Incredible. My cousin was kidnapped by aliens from another world. After dissecting his body for medical science, they threw the body out of the spaceship. Upon re-entering the Earth's atmosphere, it was burnt to a frazzle and atomized. All except for one back tooth. This tooth fell to Earth and landed in the middle of a tea plantation in the middle of Sri Lanka. The tooth took root amongst a blend of lapsang and orange pekoe tea. And come harvest time, he'd grown into a normal man again. That's tea for you.
It's great.
It's great.
Would any of you lying bastards like some more coffee?
You know, there's nothing like a good cup of coffee, especially if you haven't had an acting job for the past 5 years.
In this nick, we do things my way. We do things by the book. There's more to being a cop than just being tough. Is that clear?
This Friday, Billy and Johnny are tough cops. Working undercover.
Right, you two, get up against the wall and sprint them.
Sergio! Okay, Simon says get up against the wall. Heads and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Heads and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
You think we found the flasher?
Have a look and see if you can recognize anybody.
Laughing in the face of death.
Beepo.
Whenever crime seeks to dominate, you'll find tough cops.
You're it.
Billy and Johnny are tough cops.
Oh, that's interesting. It says here that early childhood experiences can affect behaviour in later life.
Yeah. Because you were premature as a baby as well, weren't you?
Ronnie likes hanging baskets.
Yeah, this one's a Jehovah's Witness.
If you don't know this man, then you probably know someone like him. He's one of those people who can't take anything seriously.
We're talking about a £50 million deal, Bob. We win it or we bin it. OK, it's a team game and you're the star player, but never forget, I'm the captain. You better cut this deal, Bob, or it's your balls on the barbecue. You'll be finished in this business.
I have something to tell you. You know things haven't been going well between us lately. I've tried to make it work, but I I don't love you anymore, Bob. In fact, I've come to despise you. You don't listen. You don't care. You don't treat me like a real person. Well, I've had enough, Bob. I'm going to live with another man. The man I've been sleeping with for the past 8 years. He's kind, he's affectionate, and he's your brother. I never imagined myself saying this, Bob, but I hope you rot in hell.
Sandwich!
This is indeed a serious and grave matter, which it is now your duty to pass judgment on. You, and you 12 alone, falls the enormous responsibility of determining whether this man who stands before you accused of the heinous act of cold-blooded murder.
It's a lark, though, isn't it?
Hello, Bob.
Hello, Martin.
Bob, I'm afraid I've got some very bad news.
Oh, yeah?
It's my father, your Uncle Andrew. He's dead, Bob.
Oh, Martin, that's terrible. Was it sudden?
He was hit by a car.
Oh, no, Martin, that's really, really terrible, tragic news. I'm so...
Bob, are you still there?
Give us your wallet. You're not going to use that, are you? Give us your wallet! Give us your wallet! I'm not dead, you know.
Gareth, there's another one here, look. They come up through the plug hole.
Nah, get out of it.
Yeah, bloody nuisance, I'll swill it away.
No, don't be cruel. Come here, little fella, let's put you somewhere safe.
Be nice to go out tonight, Joanne.
Yeah.
What do you fancy doing then?
Oh, I don't mind.
No, I don't.
No. Go on. You decide.
No, you.
Well, I'm not bothered.
No, I'm not.
It's up to you.
No, I'm not bothered.
No, I'm not.
Could go out for a drink.
Yeah, we could go out for a drink.
What about a meal then?
A meal?
Yeah.
Lovely.
What do you fancy eating then?
Oh, would you?
It's up to you.
No, you say.
No, you.
Well, I don't mind.
Well, I don't. Is this tie all right?
What about a pizza?
Nah. Never get it tied round me neck.
Was that a joke?
Did you think it was funny?
Did you?
We could just stay in and watch the telly.
We could.
Do you think the kitchen's on fire?
I don't know. What do you think?
I'm not sure.
Do you think we should call the fire brigades?
I don't mind, it's up to you.
Well, we could just sit here and let the house burn down.
Do you fancy being burnt to death?
Oh, I'm easy. What about you?
Don't mind.
What you looking at? What you looking at? Wanna wake up with a crowd around you? You dildo! We are full of London pride, where the streets are narrow and the boys are wide. I think we better mark your card, 'cause what we is we're lord. Well, our boys know what to do. Got a rock by the dog and a nice tattoo. Love on the right and hate on the left. Comes in handy when I'm shouting at the ref. You Who's well lord? I'm well lord. Ain't not never no tub of lord. I blow off, don't feel no guilt. Just shove me missus's head down under the quilt. Get down here. She loves it. Get down here. I never went to school. I couldn't give a damn. In the words of the philosopher, I'm thick, therefore I am well lord. I've got a missus and a little boy. He's called Tel and she's called Oi. Oi, come here, Oi, get my tea. Oi, get out of the way when I'm watching TV. The old bag, but I love her. We're two boys you can't surprise. I'm Sweet Morgan, I'm streetwise. We lock a we're lock Vindaloo. And our favourite pop groups, you two. Harder than granite walk. Harder than brick-built houses. I've got something really odd and it's here inside my trousers. What's that? Some crossword. Well odd. Who's well odd? I'm well odd. Never wear no leotard. Always drink from a broken glass and crack walnuts between the cheeks of me. Arsenal, Arsenal. Come on you gunners, Arsenal. Well, our boys on the Friday night. Well, our boys who say alright after 15 lager tops. Well, our boys are well soft.
Tide surged relentlessly. Gigantic waves crashed onto the rocks, dispatching plumes of foaming white that were flung back by the wind like an insult. Weathered canvas slapped violently against the mast as the exhausted crew fought to lower the sails in the teeth of the merciless hurricane.
Hey, come on, Norm, we've got to go.
Okay, be right. And 2 pints of Gold Top, please.
Of course, it is the very top of the range, sir. How much does it cost? I'll just check that for you.
Could have killed him. He arrived at the church still drunk from the night before. He hadn't even bothered to shave. And worst of all, he was still wearing the traffic cone that his mates had superglued to his head.
Yes, I think being a royal watcher is worthwhile. I do a public service, and I completely refute any allegations that we invade people's privacy.
And this way, Your Majesty. Yes, oh, and that's lovely. Very cheeky.
Well, journalism demands an early start, so I'm usually up at the crack of dawn. In fact, most days I've no option. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. It gives you that energy, you know, the get up and go you need to see you through the day. I prefer to walk to the office, actually. It's healthier, and you get to meet a lot more people that way. A favourite and long-time source of information is my old friend Eddie, the lying bastard. Nothing happens without Eddie knowing about it first.
I need a story, Eddie. A good story. And it had better be a load of bollocks.
Once upon a time, there was this beautiful princess.
Royals, eh? I like it. I like it. Go on.
Well, one day she went out into the garden and she met this wee man, a wee green man, with a big green hat on and a green bow tie. And he said, "Your Royal Goodness."
So the princess kisses the frog, and it turns into a handsome prince. Well done, Eddie, old son.
Randy Royal in Frog Hump Jump. If there's time, I might call in for a chat with a boss. He's a man I admire for his unbiased views. You see, political impartiality is the motto of our editor.
Remember that story you did? On a vicar with the bad art who stole the panties from next door's laundry basket.
Sick dicky ticker vicar nicks knickers from Nickelback.
Yeah, that's the one. Well, apparently, the vicar read the headline, collapsed, now he's dead. What are we going to do, Harry?
Well, how about, headline Rev drops dead?
Harry, the man is dead. Which means he can't sue.
Why don't we run with, gay black vicar in drugs, death, choir boy. Behind the old scandal mystery.
Yeah, once more, please, Harry.
Gay black vicar in drugs, death, choir boy. Behind the old scandal mystery.
No, that's what I call journalism.
After I put the story to bed, I like to relax in a local hostelry. I usually stay there till chucking out time. Then it's time to put myself to bed.